Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, my group will do my video assignment of Eco 120, which is Principles of Economics.
Table of contents. Firstly, we have introduction, background, then main discussion, monetary and fiscal policies, and lastly, we have conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. Our assignment is to research how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected macroeconomic problems in Thailand and propose strategies to overcome this challenge. We need to analyze the overall performance of the economy, including unemployment, aggregate income, average price, inflation, and international trade. This research will help us to understand the impact of the pandemic on the broader aspects of the economy and provide valuable insights into potential strategies and measures to mitigate this challenge.
About the background of Thailand. For introduction, Thailand, at the heart of mainland Southeast Asia, showcases diverse ecosystem, which is hilly forests, fertile plains, plateau, and rugged coast. It is bordered by Laos, Cambodia, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Gulf of Thailand, and the Andaman Sea. For the population, Thailand's population reached 71.75 million in January 2023, with a 0.2% increase from the previous year. The gender distribution is 51.5% female and 48.5% male. Urban population accounts for 53.2%, while rural population is 46.8%. Thailand's economy, which is the Southeast Asia's second largest, relies on agriculture, manufacturing, and services. Key industries include agriculture, electronics, automobile, tourism, and wholesale or retail trade. Domestic and foreign tourism are significant contributors.
Now let's move to the main discussion, inflation and unemployment of the country. What the meaning of inflation and unemployment? Inflation in an economy is the increase of prices of goods and services over time, reducing the value of money. It can impact purchasing power and economic stability, managed by central banks through monetary policies, while unemployment reflects the number of people actively seeking work but unable to find employment. It indicates the health of the labor market and the state of the economy. High rates suggest economic downturns, while low rates indicate a strong job market and economic growth.
Okay, next, data on inflation rate. The COVID-19 pandemic has triggered an unprecedented global recession, leading to significant disruption in various aspects of the economy. Inflation, the measure of price fluctuation over time, has been profoundly affected by this crisis. This essay explores the impact of the pandemic on inflation in Thailand and the measures taken to mitigate its effect. Impact of COVID-19 on inflation. Thailand experienced a unique situation in terms of inflation during the pandemic. In 2020, the average inflation rate was negative 0.8%, indicating deflation. This was primarily attributed to the decrease in consumer demand and the implementation of government measures to contain the virus, such as travel restriction and lockdowns. The reduced demand for goods and services led to lower price, particularly for non-food items. Additionally, the declines in oil prices globally further contribute to deflationary pressures. Government measures and economic impact. To mitigate the economic consequences of the pandemic, the Thai government implemented various measures. Cash handout and subsidies were provided to support consumer spending and alleviate the financial burden on households. These measures help to some extent in maintaining consumer confidence and supporting the economy. However, despite these efforts, the inflation rate remained negative throughout to 2020. Base effect and future outlook. In the near future, annual inflation metrics are expected to show base effects, a distortionary characteristic resulting from extremely low or high growth rates in the base periods. This phenomenon can temporarily skew inflation gougers, impacting our understanding of underlying near-term trend inflation. However, as time progresses, the influence of base effect should lessen, providing a clearer picture of the inflationary trend. The COVID-19 pandemic had a significant impact on inflation in Thailand, leading to deflation into 2020. Decreased consumer demand, government measures, and declining oil prices were key contributing factors. While the government implemented measures to support the economy, the inflation rate remained negative throughout the year. The base effect diminished. A more accurate understanding of the inflation trend is expected to emerge. Monitoring and managing inflation will continue to be important in navigating the post-pandemic recovery and ensuring economic stability in Thailand.
Employment is a critical issue that affects individuals and economies worldwide. This video explores the challenge and trends of unemployment in Thailand, highlighting the factors of contributing to joblessness and the impact of the country labor market. Data on unemployment rate. Unemployment challenge in Thailand. Thailand has faced various challenges in addressing unemployment. Structural issues including skill mismatch, limited job opportunities in certain sectors, and regional disparities have hindered employment prospects. Additionally, the COVID-19 pandemic has posed unprecedented challenges leading to layoff, business closure, and reduced economic activity. Trends in unemployment. Thailand's unemployment rate experienced fluctuations in recent years. In December 2019, the rate stood at 1%, slightly higher than the previous year. However, due to the economic downturn caused by the COVID-19 pandemic, the unemployment rate increased to 1.5% in December 2020. This rise was a result of widespread job losses and business disruptions. Impact of COVID-19 on unemployment. The COVID-19 pandemic has significant impact on the labor market in Thailand. The implementation of lockdown measures, travel restrictions, and reduced consumer spending led to business closures and layoffs. Industries heavily reliant on tourism and manufacturing were particularly affected, resulting in higher unemployment rates. Government initiatives and mitigation measures. To mitigate the effects of unemployment, the Thai government implemented several measures. These included the job creation programs, financial support for affected workers and businesses, and upskilling and retraining initiatives. Such measures aim to stimulate economic recovery, provide social protection, and enhance employability. Regional disparities and informal employment. Unemployment rates in Thailand exhibit regional disparities, with some regions experiencing higher joblessness compared to others. Additionally, the informal sector, employing a significant portion of the workspace, faced challenge during the pandemic. Informal workers lacking social security coverage were particularly vulnerable to job losses and income reduction. Promoting employment and future outlook. Addressing unemployment requires a multifaceted approach. Encouraging investment in job-creating sectors, enhancing vocational training programs, and fostering entrepreneurship can help promote employment opportunities. Additionally, strengthening labor market information systems and bridging the skill gap can improve matching between job seekers and available positions. So, unemployment remains a significant challenge in Thailand, particularly exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The government's efforts to mitigate unemployment through the various initiatives are crucial for supporting affected individuals and fostering economic recovery. It is essential to address structural issues, regional disparities, and promote inclusive and sustainability employment growth to ensure a resilient labor market in Thailand.
Monetary policies is controlled by central banks that manage money supply and interest rates to stabilize prices, promote employment, and support economic growth and national income. Monetary policies is controlled by central banks that manage money supply and interest rates to stabilize prices, promote employment, and support economic growth and national income. The third one is reserve requirement. The central bank sets reserve requirement that banks must maintain against their deposits. Adjustment to this requirement impact the availability of funds for lending and influence the overall money supply. And the last one is foreign exchange intervention. The Bank of Thailand may intervene in the foreign exchange market to stabilize the value of the Thai baht against other currencies. This intervention aims to maintain export competitiveness and ensure price stability.
Okay, next we go to fiscal policy. So, fiscal policy in Thailand is a vital tool for the Ministry of Finance and the government to maintain economic stability, support growth, manage public finances, and address macroeconomic challenges. This essay explores the objectives of fiscal policy in Thailand and the key elements that contribute to its implementation. There are three focuses in fiscal policy in Thailand. The first one is government spending. So, government spending in Thailand funds infrastructure, public services, education, healthcare, and social welfare programs, stimulating economic activity, job creation, and addressing social needs. The second one is taxation. Taxation in Thailand generates revenue for public spending through income tax, value-added tax, corporate tax, and customs duties. Changes in tax rates and structures impact consumer spending, investment choices, and overall economic activity. The last one is fiscal stimulus. During downturns or crises, governments implement fiscal stimulus like increased spending, tax cuts, and financial assistance to boost activity, support businesses and individuals, and mitigate adverse economic conditions. Overall, there are many benefits and outcomes of completing this assignment. First and foremost, the acquisition of new knowledge. The completion of this assignment has provided valuable insights into the economic sector in Thailand and the country's ongoing economic growth. Through the evaluation and analysis conducted, we have gained a deeper understanding of the financial landscape in Thailand, as well as the profound impact of the recent pandemic on various stakeholders. Secondly, we are able to evaluate the financial journey by attending events, join professional organizations, and connecting with others in the field on social media to expand our network. This assignment has allowed us to assess and evaluate the financial journey in Thailand, including the challenges and successes encountered along the way. By studying the economic sector and its growth patterns, we have gained a better understanding of the strategies employed to drive economic development. Thirdly, we got to enhance our understanding. The assignment has facilitated a deeper comprehension of economic concepts and issues. We who initially struggled with certain topics or aspects of economics have had the opportunity to expand our knowledge and strengthen our understanding through collaborative learning within our groups.